Hello. Um, I did laugh. My computer froze because of Fortnite, I think. I don't know what happened, actually. I got this error message. Does anybody... This is the first time I've ever gotten an error message when OBS crashed. I'm pretty sure this has to do with my video card, right? I have an NVIDIA card. Do we have any STEM queens in the chat that would know what this is? Yeah, that's strange. It's video card related. Yeah, I think the issue is my that I've been having for the last few years is that my video card is faulty. Because I really do think that that's the issue. I thought maybe it was an overheating problem, but I think it's my video card. Oh well, I was kind of getting bored of Fortnite anyway. I'd like to play more later with friends. So we're going to play Animal Crossing instead, because that will probably not make my computer freak out. Alright, let me go get my Switch. I'll be right back. You ate so hard, a good appetizer. Yeah, I got a crowned win. Like, it's fine. But yeah, I took my computer crashing as a sign. Do something else. So let's play some Animal Crossing. And let me also turn my captions back on, because I think they got turned off. I like the tactical blanket to cover the pile of stuff. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. It's just laundry. I'm just getting here. Hello, crop top. Hello. Hello, hello. I have to KonMari my life a little bit. Leave me alone, okay? Shut the fuck up. I'm in the process, okay? Mel, you shouldn't laugh, because you're going to get some of those clothes. So watch your damn mouth. Oop! I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. All right. It is 4:32 a.m. No, it's not. What's today's date? The 16th? Okay. So, yesterday we got Rodney on my island. Yesterday we got Rodney on my island. And then I also organized all 3 of my hamster villagers to live next to each other. So we're going to design the little cul-de-sac that they live in today, because I think that'd be fun. I also think I want to move my Able sisters to closer to my... Excuse me. Closer to my resident services. Guys, I don't know if you've seen my tweet, but this, I just walked past my bathroom and I saw the giant tiger. It's so fucking cool. Like, come on now. Come on now. I'm happy for you. Thank you. Glow in the dark googly eyes on him. That would be cool. That would be cool. Hello, Isabel. CJ is here today. I can't wait to sell all of my sharks. That is excellent. You're becoming that Danganronpa 2 guy with all the hamsters. I think Rich said he was going to draw me as him with all the hamster villagers. Not to put him on blast, but that never happened. And I'd still love it if you did. Hello, Hamlet. Are those new clothes? They really show off your biceps. Thank you. Bear with me. I was thinking about how cool you'd look in something classic. I went and picked this out for you. Okay. Suit of lights. Cool. Thanks, Graham. Give me everything, please. I think I have space for all of these items. I don't think I'm gonna have to go back inside at all. Sorry if you can hear they're taking the dumpsters. Oh my gosh, today I was walking Ruby, and this guy showed up. And he had 4 dogs with him, 3 of them on leashes, 1 of them was not. The dog that was not on the leash was this Beethoven-sized dog. It was huge. And I was so shocked that he had these dogs off leash because, like, we were behind the building and people fucking floor it around the corner and can't see anyone standing there if you're not hugging the back of the building. And he was like in the middle of the road and we were right next to the corner. So if somebody just fucking flew around the corner, they would have hit him and his dogs, especially the one off leash. So like that just drove me insane, first of all. But his big ass fucking dog is starting to walk over to Ruby while she's pooping. And I give him the dirtiest fucking look. Like, I give him death stare. I'm like... And he is, like, laughing. He's like, oh, wait, there you go, buddy. I give the owner. I give the owner the death stare. And he's like, where you going, buddy? Come on. And his dog is just, like, getting closer to Ruby. And I'm looking at him, and I'm like... I just shake my head because he's kind of far away. And he's just like, don't worry, he's friendly. And I hate that I had to lie and say, she's not. Because what I really wanted to say was, I don't care. Like, Ruby can be cordial. So it depends. Sometimes she can be like a little... I just don't know how she's going to be. But I don't want to risk it. So I always just say she's not nice. But I was like, she's not. Like, I don't fucking care if your dog's friendly or not. It's against the law. It should be on a leash. Like, what the fuck? Why do you have 3 dogs on leashes but not this one? Like, what is... It just pissed me off. And, like, he could tell that I was not fucking with him. And he was just like, oh, come here, buddy. And he, like, went over to his dog and, like, hooked it up and, like, walked away with it. And I was just like... I was so mad. I really honestly wish... If he didn't also live in my building and it would have, like, made it awkward if I ran into him again... I really wish I had been like, I don't care. Like, leash your fucking dog. If I see him again and it's also not on a leash, I'm going to be like, I'll probably say something. But I was so annoyed. But like, even if I didn't have Ruby, like, I could not believe that he had his dog off leash in the area in general, but in the area we were. Like, I get nervous sometimes when I'm just by myself, coming home from something, like, just anything. If I go for a walk, like, someone's gonna fly around the corner and not be able to see me, because there's always, like, a bunch of, like, they're doing work on the building, so there's always, like, big, like, those vans that are scary, that don't have fucking windows. There's always, like, a million of those parked to completely, like, it just induces so many blind spots. So people would literally not see you, and people fucking floor it behind our building. Even worse, if he was doing some kind of service. Yeah, it seems like he was a dog walker. So the fact that he was a dog walker, like, I doubt that this man has 4 of his own dogs in this one apartment building. Like, I think he's a dog walker. So clearly he's not doing his fucking job. Or maybe it's his dog and he brought it along with the other dogs. The other dogs were all muzzled, which I kind of want to get for Ruby for when we go on walks. Not that I'm nervous she's gonna bite anybody, but like, sometimes we go for walks and people reach, like, we're not paying attention. Like, we were at the crosswalk one time, and like, we didn't know anybody was behind us, so Dallas and I are like waiting for the light to turn, and Ruby's right next to me, and this fucking old lady doesn't, like, sneaks up on behind Ruby and goes to pet her, and Ruby, like, barks and snaps at her, and she, like, is like, huh, and I'm like, what the fuck is your problem? Don't reach for a stranger's dog. Because, unfortunately, if Ruby bit her, Ruby would have to be put down. Unfortunately, even though she's in the wrong, it doesn't matter. When it comes down to the law, like, it doesn't matter. So, it just really fucking pisses me off that so many people are so fucking stupid around dogs. And, like, invading their space like they're not living creatures. It pisses me off. Especially, like, when people let their kids... the other day, I was walking Ruby, and this person let their fucking, like, 3-year-old daughter... They were not holding her hand, and they just let her fucking beeline, like, 30 feet ahead of them, at night... Which I thought was crazy. And she was running right towards Ruby. And I gave the dad a look, like, do something. Because I don't want to have to pick up my fucking 45-pound dog because you can't control your fucking kid. But I almost had to. And eventually he, like, ran after his daughter and, like, grabbed her. But I was like, I was so mad. Like, people just really, people just piss me off. I'm, like, really, like, I feel like I sound like a fucking Karen sometimes. But this is, like, an issue that I will, like, ride on for the rest of my life. Like, it pisses me off. My roommate is a service dog and people have no etiquette around her. It's like, do you lack a fucking brain? Truly. Is that federal law? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure if a dog bites somebody... And, like, especially if they press charges, your dog will be put down. If a dog bites someone, what happens? If the owner of any dog is liable for the damages suffered, whatever. Let's see. What happens if my dog bites someone? This is like, if you go to the hospital, like, no shit. The 1-bite rule for dogs. In some states, you could be liable for an injury caused by your dog only if you knew. Only if you knew or should have known that the animal was dangerous. Negligence. Strict liability. Yeah, so basically, like, pretty much, I would have to, like... Not in California. Oh, wait, no. States that use the one bite rule exclusively. New York, North and South Dakota, Texas, Alaska, Arkansas, Washington, D.C., Kansas, Mississippi, Nevada, New Mexico, New York, North Dakota, South Dakota, Texas, Vermont, Virginia, and Wyoming. Can a dog be euthanized because of a single bite incident? Pet dog can be impounded temporarily while animal control decides if it might pose a danger to the public, either because of its behavioral or because of diseases like rabies. If your dog is impounded by animal control because it bites someone, remember that as the animal's owner, you have the right to be heard before the animal is permanently taken from you or euthanized. It is unlikely that otherwise well-behaved dogs will be euthanized after a single biting incident. Under California law, for example, an attack dog that seriously injures someone can be euthanized just for that incident, but it generally takes 2 separate biting incidents or some other history of dangerous and aggressive behavior for euthanasia to be legally permitted in California. It's just not fucking worth it. It's just not worth, like, the legal trouble. Like, if that happened to me and Ruby got taken away from me, I would have to be institutionalized. I would be inconsolable. You would never see me again. I would have a psychological break and never recover. And I'm not exaggerating. Like, it would be over. And it's like, unfortunately, like, you have to just, like, hope that people are not fucking brain dead fools who put themselves in harm's way. So I've kind of wanted to get Ruby a muzzle for when we go on walks. Just on, like, the off chance some idiot gets in her space and gets a fucking lesson learned. Because, like, it sucks. Because it's not fair to her. It's not fair to her at all. But I'd rather, like, her be uncomfortable for 20 minutes while we walk her, potentially longer if it's a long walk, obviously, than, like, me potentially lose her because some idiot is not thinking with their fucking brain. I had a scary moment like that. I saw a dog I used to know from daycare in a park and walk over to say hi. 5 minutes later, a tiny girl bolts over to pet the dog. I literally had to step in front of her to stop her. Mom was all the way on the other side of the park looking at her phone. Daycare dog isn't dangerous, but I'm not a fan of children or strangers. It could have ended so badly. Yeah, like, you just don't know. Like, Ruby can be so weird sometimes. Like, she will, like, be fine with some people. But, like, old people she does not fuck with. Old people and little kids, she growls at them and, like, is afraid of them. And men. Ruby loves women. All of our, like, female friends Ruby's obsessed with. She loves them. She loves Hannah. She loves Nicole. She, like, is a little bit afraid of some of our guy friends, but, like, she just kind of runs away. But, like, when we're on the street sometimes, like, Ruby will bark at people because, like, they're too close to her and she's afraid of them. And I don't think she would bite anybody, but, like, she's already on edge, you know? So, like, it just stresses me out if, like, somebody doesn't respect her boundaries, you know? Like, Ruby's never bit somebody out of aggression, ever. Not even at the vet. But she does bark to let them know, fuck off. And I'm also like, really, parents? Like, you want to set your kid up to be barked at by a dog and cry? Like, I don't want to leave that situation getting yelled at by a fucking irresponsible parent because my dog barked at them and, like, made them sad. I hate children. I actually really, the more I talk, I'm like, I fucking hate kids. I like my friends' children. I like Dallas's niece and nephew. I think they're adorable and sweet. But, like, strangers' children, I want nothing to do with. I'm so excited for school to start because all of the teenage boys with fucking John Stamos in season 1 of Full House haircuts and fucking the, like, I think people call it, like, broccoli, the broccoli-headed teens. Like, I'm so ready for them to leave the gym because, like, I don't care like, unfortunately, because of my entire life, teenage boys literally trigger my fight or flight reflex. Like, even after I was like graduated from high school, when I would walk past the elementary school in my neighborhood and the kids were out there playing in the playground, I literally, my blood would run cold because I'm like, they're probably gonna scream at me that I walk gay or something. And they never did, because like children nowadays are just better than kids when I was growing up. But like, I still have that innate fear. So I cannot wait until they stop going to the fucking gym. I'm so tired of seeing them every fucking day. Because they just like hog the machines. They just stand there and talk. They don't fucking actually use them. I wish I had, these are purple. Cool purple pants. Where's these ones? I want these. And I want sneakers. I don't know what I want. I want to dress like a farmer. That's what I want. That's what I need to heal my soul. Do I have the farmer hat? I do. Children are generally the worst, especially when raised by awful parents. A couple years ago, when we were still living in Jacksonville, we went to the park one time to walk Ruby, and there were these middle school boys playing basketball, and they were just screaming shit at us, like, just homophobic shit. I'm not gonna repeat it on Twitch, but they were like, "Is your fucking dog gay too?" And I was like, "Actually, she's homophobic." I didn't say anything, but it just like, we just literally ignored them. Like, we didn't even look in their direction, but it was just like a bunch of middle school boys like fucking harassing us. And like, what they said did not hurt my feelings because I am a grown adult, but it did like make me sad because I was like, their parents or the fucking YouTubers that they are watching without any supervision are making them believe these things and teaching them these things to say. And then it made me sad for the gay kids they probably go to school with that have to deal with these little fuckers every single day. And that like really started to make me emotional. I'm not tearing up, I'm itchy. That started to make me really like sad and upset, and it kind of broke my heart a little bit thinking about it. So that was upsetting. Did you guys ever see, it was on TikTok, this person was being stalked basically by two, you want to know what's the worst? A teenage boy that like is a nuisance but also hasn't hit puberty yet, because they're just like a really smart sounding, like really evil, like high pitched, like they look and sound like a fucking baby, but they have the vocabulary and like quick wit of a teenager, and it's like I find them to be the most insufferable. Hello Mads, thank you for the resub. 2 years. But there's this video of this queer person walking around Target, and these two teenage boys are just literally following them around the whole fucking store. Like, they will not leave them alone. I don't know where their fucking parents are. Probably not around. They probably just let them like go to Target by themselves. But they're just harassing this person, and they're like filming them, be like, they're harassing me. And the kids are like, they're filming me. You're a fucking creep. You're filming me? Oh my god. And like a bunch of other shit that, you know, is like conservative buzzwords about queer people, you can fucking think of what they're saying yourself. And it's literally like they're just being followed and harassed by these teenagers. And it just literally like made me so angry watching it and upset. And like that's kind of how like not obviously not all, but like a lot of these like Gen Alpha kids are like so disturbingly lacking empathy. It's actually terrifying. Like the horror stories I've been hearing from teachers online have been actually so depressing. And I'm really trying not to be like the way like boomers talk about like Gen Z. I'm really trying not to be that way. Like, I do not think Skibbity Toilet is rotting the brains of children. Like, we grew up on Do You Like Waffles? We're no different. Peanut Butter Jelly Time, Alvin and the Chipmunk versions of pop song. Like, we're no different. But, like, I do think it's so scary, some of the other aspects of these kids. And, like, the amount of screen time that they have grown up with in comparison to, like, older Gen Z like myself. All right. Okay, I want to go get fencing. I don't really have like a full-on idea at the moment for what I want to do, like decoration-wise for this area. I mostly just think it'll be fun to spitball and figure it out as we go along. But let's start with the fencing. I want to change these to white. Sometimes I like the unfinished wood, but for this area I want it to be white. Okay. Bench, I need to customize these to be a better color. Like the blue and yellow one. Some of these, maybe. Street lights for sure. I still think about how the white fences were in trailers. Yeah, the white fences were in trailers before this game even came out, and then were not actually in the game for a full fucking year and a half. Absolutely insane. Alright, let's start with these. I think once September rolls around in this game, I'm going to change my game to October. Just so I have extra time to get all the Halloween DIYs, because I literally have none. I'm gonna go get a tree. Actually, I want this little one. And I'll stunt it. I think this should work. I don't think it has to be directly next to it. I think it could be behind it. I'm pretty sure. I hope so. But yeah, I want that one to stay little. It can. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, let's put down some path first. Hello, Kay. How you doing? I'm 27 and I'm still living with my parents in Overland Park. I have an art history degree from a night school. My cat just died. I've lost 25% control of my sphincter muscles. I get a clicking sound in my jaw when I eat. I drive a 91 Dodge Neon. I have ovarian cysts. Sometimes I pee the bed still. I have alopecia. The only man who wants to fuck me is my 48-year-old manager at Pizza Street. P.S. He only has one ball. So I guess better than you. Falukti, thank you very much for the 45 months on tier 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm doing pretty good. I would have had a good night tonight. I was going to go to a bar and go see a drag show with some friends. We were going to go to Fat Slut. But I'm just a little paranoid. After I ended my stream last night, monkeypox was trending, and I kind of freaked myself out a lot about it. And I just don't want to risk it, you know? I am going to a party next weekend, but it'll be mostly outdoors with with people that like I imagine are pretty COVID conscious, and like, you know, like the vibe is just different than like an enclosed tiny ass space with a bunch of sweaty dancing gay people, like, you know. Like, I just didn't want to fuck with it. Didn't want to risk anything. It sucks, though. I have started, again, seeing a lot of the homophobic rhetoric that, like, it's a gay disease. Like, you know, the same fucking shit that they always fucking do. Conservatives. Which has been unfortunate and making me sad when I see it. The guy I sat next to at LA Regionals, Riley Factura, is on stream now. Oh, fun. I'll probably watch a little bit more of Worlds. I usually don't really watch until the finals, like the last day. Unless like there's somebody like Cybertron who I am oomfies with that I want to watch. And root for them, you know. So I probably won't tune too much into Worlds, to be completely honest. If I cared more about Pokemon right now, I would be glued. But I can't look at Scarlet Violet without getting mad, so I just don't subject myself to watching it. Jimmy, I found someone on the broadcast who looks like you. Like, actually, I'm gonna send you the link. Okay. What's up?
They don't know what to do.
They're bored.
They're just like standing in a circle. They're just walking in a little circle out here. Like,
hi, babies.
I took a shower, and when I opened the door, they were in the exact same spot still. They don't know what to do.
Where's their rope toy? They'll chase each other if you give them that. I think it's in the bedroom. Yeah, people, the amount of times that people tell me you look like this person, and it's not even that it like offends me. I literally am just like, I don't look like them. I don't look like this child. Shut up. You pranked me. You pranked me. That's funny. Hey, Soda Boy. No more Fortnite. It crashed my computer. Like, literally. It broke my stream. I can play it on my own just fine, but yeah, it fucked with my computer. So I don't want to deal with it. People sometimes tell me I look like when one of my TikToks kind of pops off, I get comments from people who've never heard of me that are like, "Oh my God, you look like Lionel Messi, the soccer player." And I'm like, yeah, maybe if you're like just quickly going through on your For You page and you see me for a split second. Like, I think we have the same silhouette, but I don't really think I look like him. But it's like the only one that like I've truly been like, yeah. I guess I see it. But like people have fully sent me shit sometimes that they look nothing like me. They like tweet me, they're like, "Is this you?" And I'm like, it's one thing to be like, you look like this person, but to literally think it's me, especially like after like when you go to my Twitter, like, especially when you go to my Twitter and like you see my picture as you're about to send me a picture of someone completely different. Like, it's so crazy. But literally being on the internet is being told you look like other people that most of the time you just don't. And I honestly think that most of the time when people tell me that I look like someone, it's because they can't see the apple and can't remember in the moment what I actually look like. They just remember that I do have certain features, like my haircut, like brown hair, like shit like that. So then they just see someone with like vaguely similar looks. People, the amount of times, it hasn't happened in a long time, because I don't think they use him anymore. Okay, this picture that he's wearing is crazy, by the way. Poor guy being the Redbubble model. But literally the amount of times in my life that people have oh my God, he's diarrheaing all over the floor. I have to deal with this. The amount of times people have been fucking telling me I look like this guy, like, it's constant. And I'm like, no. Also, this poor guy, like, this is just the first Google image result for this man. And it's this shirt that somebody uploaded to Redbubble and forced him to have to wear. Anyway, I have to go clean up poop. Sorry if you can hear the feedback outside. I have to have my window open. He pooped all over my white Stranger Things t-shirt. I just threw it in the wash, but I feel like it will probably get stained and be not salvageable, and I will just have to throw it away, which is fine, because as much as I love a tight t-shirt, it was bordering on too tight and not comfortable to wear anymore. So it was almost time for me to part ways with it anyway. Okay, who is this person that you think I look like now? Who is it, Anne? I don't know who you're talking about. I already sent it to you. This man? I kind of see it. I can kind of see it. Doesn't he give you like in 10 years? Yeah. I'm flattered. He's built. And he's very handsome. Yeah, I could see that. I do think that we have very similar features. And yes, he does have a fun shirt. That is true. Is he commentating? Who is this? Is he a Unite streamer or something? How do you know who this is? He's a Unite caster? That's cool. I might watch the Unite finals. I don't care about anything before that, but... His biggest accomplishment is calling 100-point dunks hundo burgers. Okay. That's great. All right. So now I just have to hear people saying there are so many burgers going in right now. Oh, that would drive me crazy very quickly. Burger. Yeah, burger. I think Soda had diarrhea because he got his flea prevention meds today for the first time in a month. So it upset his little tummy. You doing better, buddy? That was a stinker, dude. That was nasty. He's little. He is little. You have a big... This is one of Dylan's hairs, I think. From when he visited. Hi. Little buddy. How's my stream delay? Can you guys press 1? That's not bad. It was pretty fast. Yeah, that was pretty fast for mobile. Not bad. I already wiped it with Clorox. You can spray it, yeah. Oh, okay. I'll do it later. The only thing about having this tiny tree here is, it makes it annoying for doing Rodney's yard. I think I'm gonna put like a stepping stone in front instead of... Oh, thank you. Come here, Ruby. Hi, Ruba.
What's up?
Maybe kick them out for a few minutes so they don't lick.
Come on! Come on, guys!
Wow, you followed right away. Hi, Ruby. Beautiful girl. My beautiful girl. Go, Rube. Go, baby girl. Go. He's back. Guys, get out.
Come on. Come on! Soda, come on!
Who is Ruby's spirit animal? I hate that shit. I hate that shit. Oh, those prints are cool. Thank you. What's her sign? Ruby's a Taurus! Just like her dad's. Oops. Oh my god. I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Bye, Hamlet. Thank you for getting out of the way. I might just have to let this tree be full-sized. Although I'm gonna switch it out for a different tree. That clip of David playing Animal Crossing and continuously kicking patterns away instead of picking up spreaded papers item. Yes! I remember it. So annoying. I have a bunch of trees down here. I will get that balloon in a minute. I hope we get outdoor rugs the next game. Me too. I would love if there's an item that, like, you could sprinkle onto a tree to stunt its growth, and then another one that, like, unstunts it, or, like, help, like, rapid grow, like a fertilizer or something. Ugh, I want the lemon trees. What's happening to me? What is going on with you? Mel, are you okay? I feel like people don't think about how rugs would be pulled and rotated because you need the overhead customizing to do that. Yeah, but I still feel like it would be... They could figure out a way to do it, in my opinion. Street lamps. Get your street lamps here. Can you prank Dallas by pretending to be possessed by balancing on a stool or something underneath the covers? What? Oh, yeah. Like laying down. It took me a minute to process what the hell you fucking meant. That's funny. Dallas would literally just be like, what the fuck are you doing? And I would be laughing the entire time. And then it wouldn't trick him. It wouldn't work. What is this? A simple chair. Just a simple chair. I'm so sad that I can't put flowers on this dirt because it's a custom design. Just a simple chair. Just a simple chair. Boing. I feel like a lot of this game eventually just becomes my villagers walking around staring at bugs and not doing anything, and I don't talk to them. Because I've heard everything they could possibly have to say. Like 8 fucking times. You know what I miss? Little planters when you would put flowers down inside in older games. Yeah! Like... Wait! Oh, like a Wait. Yes, I know what you're talking about now. In this game, a singular petal becomes like a flower in a pot. But in the last game it was a planter. Hold on. I'm trying to find a picture. Here we go. So if you placed flowers inside your house, it would put them in these really cute little, like, planters with bricks around them and stuff. Each flower had, like, different kinds. And they just were so cute. And they don't do that in this game. It's just like a singular flower in a little vase. I think I might be able to put a tree here. No. Damn, okay. Put that there. I don't know what I want to do. Ah! I do want shrubs. Let's go get some. Hooray! I have so many down here. Fully grown. Waiting to be used. I love the azalea bush. It looks so similar to the hedge. Do you like Marvel? As much as my shirt would lead you to believe. I'm not very Marvel pilled anymore. I'm really not. Like, I just couldn't get into the movies after Endgame. Really? Like, they were not doing it for me. And I just really did not like how they just fucking ruined Wanda in Doctor Strange. But I was really into Marvel. For a long time. Marvel superheroes haven't clicked with me for a while. I finally realized why they aren't campy anymore. I can't speak to that because I haven't seen any of the movies. But I honestly am like the opposite. Like, I'm a little bit both. Like, sometimes I really am like so bored of like the fucking he's right behind me, you know what I mean? But I think it's like I'm bored of like the Marvel brand of humor. It's honestly, it's literally just because they're just still not making movies about women or queer people. Like, they just, like, outside of Captain Marvel, and I guess Black Widow got a movie, like, they just are not. Like, they just really still are not. And it's just fucking tired. I probably will see Deadpool and Wolverine, because I did hear that it's really good. But I'll probably wait till it's on streaming, because I haven't seen the first two. I don't love Ryan Reynolds. So I'm not, like, dying to see it, because he will be in it, you know? But I'm just over it. Like, I'm just kind of over a lot of the things they're doing. It doesn't really feel like there's a clear, like, threat that they're building up to. Like, for a long time, even if it was, like, a boring-ass Marvel movie, like, there would still be some incentive to go see it, because it's like, ooh, I wonder if we're going to hear about Thanos at some point, and, like, you know? But it really feels like they are still building to whatever the fuck that they want to do for the next Avengers. And it's been how many fucking movies that, like, have no connection to each other? I'm just kind of over it. Hello, Zaxai. How you doing? The TV shows are too committal to watch. I honestly think that was the biggest, as much as I love WandaVision and I did love Ms. Marvel, I do think that when they started to oversaturate their universe with TV shows, especially since like the TV shows can't have that much relevance to the plot because they have in the movies because they have to assume people haven't watched them in order to make the movies make sense. Like it's literally the reason they ruined it. They just overexposed themselves, and like I kind of feel like Drag Race is doing it to themselves as well, a little bit. Not as much so, but I do get worried sometimes. I think the only planned show right now is Daredevil. Yeah, I think they're gonna and Agatha. I think that they're gonna slow down though. I will be watching Agatha. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't been incentivized really to go see any of these movies, and like day one anymore because I'm like kind of tapped out. Like I didn't like Thor Love and Thunder. I was really disappointed by that movie too. Gamma's quoting Family Guy. I saw Ant-Man 3. That was a mistake. I heard it was horrible. I heard it was not good. I was out of curiosity. I looked up the plot of that movie. I cannot believe they did MODOK. And I was like, this is actually so nightmarish to look at. I am so upset that they did this because I hate having to look at this, even as like a still image. MODOK is this guy in the comics who has a big ass head. I don't really know how to explain it other than that, but he's like a head with arms and legs, and they did it in Ant-Man, and it was so horrible looking. It was like, spoilers I guess, the villain from the first Ant-Man, at the end of the movie, at the end of the first Ant-Man, he gets like shrunk, right? But he got shrunk wrong and like was a deformed like head with legs, and then some fucking guy gave him like a suit of armor and he became MODOK. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. I did not want to watch that, so I have no idea how else to explain the plot. Sorry. I really feel like the best movies post Endgame are No Way Home, Guardians 3, and Deadpool. I did want to watch Guardians 3 just because I wanted to see it through, but I just kind of didn't care enough to seek it out. Because, like, here's the thing. I would probably watch more movies if I lived alone. But, and I'm not saying this is a negative, because I'm not, like, exactly done. I think I would have probably put on some of these movies that I was on the fence about if I lived by myself. But the fact that I would probably be subjecting Dallas to a movie that he's going to probably hate even more than I do makes me really not want to put them on. You know, like, does that make sense at all? Like, we kind of have to agree usually on what we put on the TV. So like, I'm rarely by myself. The only time I really watch movies without him is when I'm watching them on with friends on Discord, you know? So, like, I kind of just don't... I don't know. I just kind of don't want to watch them, you know? I get that. I watch a ton more stuff now that I'm single. Like, when I lived at home and I wasn't with, like, living with Dallas yet, I was always just watching stuff on TV. But it's rare that I'm, like, in my office playing Fortnite with something that's, like, a show, you know? Because then I'm like, well, if I start it, and then Dallas is like, oh, I kind of want to get into this. Like, I don't want to start it over. Like, Lauren was asking me if I was going to watch Umbrella Academy Season 4. And I hated Season 2. So I did not watch Season 3. But I was like, well, I kind of want to watch it to talk about it with you. But I would not really have time to watch it on my own. But I also would have to show Dallas Seasons 1 and 2, and I really don't want to have to rewatch those. So I'm just kind of like, I guess I'll save them for if Dallas goes out of town and I'm by myself. Like, I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at with that. that there. I got 80 episodes into One Piece, and then my girlfriend said she wanted to start watching it. I probably would have been so mad. I'd be like, you didn't want to fucking voice that, like, literally 80 episodes ago. Like, I would be willing to, like, if I was, like, 3 episodes into a show, I would be willing to go back if Dallas wanted to, like, catch up and then we watch it together. But unless I, like, really like the show, like, if I'm ahead of you, watch it on your own. Like, like, I'm not doing that. Like, if he wanted to get into Lost, I'm on season 3 of that show. If he started to be like, let's watch Lost, I'd be like, okay. Like, I'll rewatch the first 3 seasons with you. You know? I hate to watch shows ahead of some family members because they predict aloud what happens next, and then they're right, and I want to kill them. Literally, Dallas does that all the time. And I'm like, just watch the movie. Just watch the movie. Yes, you're right. You're so smart. Just watch the movie. I'm not telling you. The amount of times when we were watching Megamind the other day, he kept fucking predicting shit, and like me not answering is obviously confirmation, but I'm also not going to be like, no, that doesn't happen, and then it will happen. Like, I'm just like, stop doing that. It drives me crazy. I kind of want to put like a fountain or something here, or like a little plaza of sorts. Thoughts on Borderlands totally bombing at the box office? My queen, Grace Randolph, bringing it up from a 0% to a 4 by giving it its only positive review. She said, I'm about to make a name for myself here. I haven't even seen Deadpool, and Dallas and I have been quoting that fucking clip. She is crazy. I love her, Your Honor. I love her too. I have no interest in seeing the Borderlands movie because I haven't played the games. But yeah, I didn't hear the best things about it. That's for sure. Oh my god, Harold and the Purple Crayon. Why did they make that? Why did they make that movie? Why was it not an animated film for children? Like, that's the shit that blows my mind. When Hollywood has, like, really good IPs, but they don't make them animated movies. I firmly believe that most movies would be infinitely better if they were cartoons. I just truly believe that. on such like a fucking monumentally strong degree. Like, so many would be good. Like, I saw a tweet that was like, we need to bring back like Muppet remakes of movies and animated remakes of live action movies. And I like, so true. We really do. We as a culture have declined because of the lack of Muppet versions of other movies. I think the MCU would be better if they changed it to every character is played by a Muppet instead. I think that would solve all of Kevin Feige's problems. And I'm being dead serious. They need to cancel the Stitch movie. I've given up on fighting these live action Disney things. They're just gonna happen and keep making money. Like, they're already making another fucking Lion King. At least this one's an original story, right? It's about Mufasa. It's not a fucking shot-for-shot remake of an animated movie where the original storyboard artists and animators get zero credit for having their work essentially traced. I have never seen any of these live-action Disney movies. Live-action fairy tale Disneys. And I don't plan to change that about my life. How would we feel about live-action Lion King 1.5? I'd have to think about it. No, I wouldn't see that. I wouldn't see that crap. This is coming together pretty cute, I think. Toy Story 5 is grr, iPad bad as parents give their child another iPad during the movie. That is gonna be what happens. That is gonna be what fucking happens. The children will be watching the movie about evil iPads on the evil iPad. I did not like Onward, and I was neutral on Soul. But Luca is one of my favorite and Turning Red are some of my favorite Disney movies, literally since like the first Wreck-It Ralph, maybe even earlier. I did like the new Inside Out. I thought it was cute. It definitely felt like a TV special Like, it felt like a really long episode of, like, the Inside Out Disney Channel original series. You know how Lilo and Stitch got one of those? Inside Out 2 felt like a really long episode of that. But it was still good. I still really, really liked it. I thought it was a great movie. That's just what it felt like to me. I want to rewatch Luca. Pixar has a TV series coming out with a DILF. It's like a baseball show. Win or lose. Oh, Elemental was an original property from Pixar. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it was good. Anyway, here's the DILF. A Wetsy, one of my oomphs, is working on this, I believe. And I literally was like, thank you for the new DILF. Hot. Hot, 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 hot. Is that your dad party inspo? No, it is not. It is not. But it could be. It very well could be. Alright, this is looking good. This is looking pretty good. I'm gonna put vending machines here, I think. And a drinking fountain. Do I have that DIY? I think I do. Yeah, I have never made it though. I should craft a couple things. There's so many items that I still haven't crafted. I just mostly decorate with the Nook kiosk items, but let me make some room. I need stone, iron. I'll do a stack of each type of wood. Some clay. Okay. Inject this song in my blood. It's so good. I love all the new KK songs that they made. Drinking fountain. I've never made this. Wow. When the hell did I get Stone Lion Dog? I don't remember getting this. It's giving... it's giving Animal Crossing. It's giving very Animal Crossing vibes. Hi, Denny. Did you win your Fortnite? I did win a game today. I did. And I found a crown, too. While I was winning. And slaying. I've not had caffeine today. I should have got a coffee while I was out. I should go to Harv's Island, actually, as well. So that way I can get some items customized. Put that there. I don't know what kind of design I want to put in this backyard here. Stonehenge. Let's customize. I love this song. This is one of the best New Horizons daytime themes. Like hourlies. Bruh. Well, I don't even have a room anyway. I don't know if I have any more street lamps either. I was gonna put street lamps on those little tiles, but I don't know if I have any more. I would give anything to be able to put extra flowers and bushes in my fucking storage. Jesus Christ. Ah, I have exactly 2 left. I love life and being alive. Everything happens the way I want it to. Woohoo! I love that fucking emote. I literally, the amount of times I use the iMessage sticker of your fucking, I'm fine, everything's fine, like the glowing red eyes. I use that all the time when I'm talking to like anyone. Like my sister, people for the podcast, like anyone. I'm always using that shit. Because it's just so... Sometimes it's like the only way I can really express how I'm feeling. I make emotes of emojis I wish existed on iPhone. And you're doing amazing, sweetie. And we love it. I just don't know what to do. I do think I need to go to Harv's and customize the drink machines. Put this there. Vending machine right here. Trash bag. Never steers me wrong. A good trash bag just on the ground. What if you flatten the whole place right now? I do need to do some flattening for sure. I'm long overdue for a good flattening of my island. Okay, what the hell did I come in here? Trash bags, here they are. Okay. I forgot something. I wish I had the storage outside so bad, but I don't. I don't. And it's driving me fucking crazy today. Where is my basketball hoop? What color is my shirt? Where the hell is it? Ooh, I forgot. I have a bunch of items that are just like in rooms, not in my storage. Let me put these in my storage. Because this is before I expanded my inventory. The sock on the wall. That's so stupid. What a waste of space. There's the basketball hoop. Okay. All right. Ball. Kettlebell. Skateboard. B-ball hoop. We watched the first 2 episodes of Global All Stars last night. The first episode was pretty good. The second episode was fine. I just can't believe that, like, how much they just do not mix their audio properly. I want to know where they filmed. I saw someone on Reddit say Colombia. It was Colombia? I knew it. I'm still gagged by Lauren saying, oh, is that the season with only Alyssa? Like, damn, I guess people see it that way. Yeah, I guess people do. Which is sad. There's a lot of great people on this season. But, like, I can't fault her for saying that. Like, not everyone keeps up with all the other Drag Race. It's a very specific type of RuPilled to keep up with all this shit, you know? I've even had to tap out of a lot of them. I'm in my trad wife era. I can't watch Drag Race. Please, no. That is the scariest string of words I've ever heard you say. I want Kitty to win, but I kind of surprised they didn't go with Tace. I really like Kitty. When I was watching, I like kind of, because she's so closely associated with Cheryl, I kind of forgot that she did really well. Like, I kind of just assumed that her track record was the same as Cheryl's, but no, Kitty was top 3 and I think won 2 challenges. I've always liked her, but I just forgot, like, oh, my liking of her is not completely personality based. Like, it's also based on performance, you know? I really like her. And I think RuPaul likes her. I think she likes her enough. She's no Alyssa. But RuPaul apparently hates Tace. That is Naomi Smalls' opinion. But I believe it. Mine too. Well, you're very hateable, so I don't really trust your opinion. Oh, I thought you meant you hate Taste. I realize now what you meant. I just fucking gagged you for no reason. The rumor that said that Michelle threw up during judging. What the fuck? That's so weird. She punched Michelle in the left tit. Plastique made a gown out of floss. Aquaria gets naked while Vixen performs gravity-defying moves. I love how plugged in everyone is, including myself, to all these stupid things. The other day I used a key smash that was almost exactly the same as the person I was talking to. And I literally for a second was like, am I AI? Am I just learning based off of the prompts said to me? Like, what the fuck? I am Ainsley, yes. We did watch Big Brother last night. Everyone said that the eviction was so messy. It really wasn't. It was cringe. Like, it was cringe watching the person who did go home make their little speech. But I didn't feel like it was messy, per se. Unfortunately, Rodney kind of got the short end of the stick in terms of the amount of space he has. I just kind of assume that, to me, I treat this as like their communal space. Like, this is all of their backyard in my mind. But it is mostly Hamlet themed items, I guess. Don't forget to put down the wood shavings. Almost forgot. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. No giant hamster wheel item. Missed opportunity. I know! And my villagers would just walk up to it and, like, touch it and they would spin. They wouldn't actually go into it. If it was Pocket Camp, though, they fully would, like, run on it. Pocket Camp furniture is so crazy. It looks like it belongs in fucking Genshin. It's somebody's, like, killing move. Every day, I'm so pissed that I don't have the log bench that matches this table. Like, I don't have the wild one, too, that's like a tree trunk, either. It makes me so sad. Him looking for Pink Pony Club when it was fully right there. I guess I just expected that I was looking for like a pink thumbnail, but I don't think she wears pink the entire video. Nothing in that video was pink. I don't think, anyway. I don't recall. Bottle. Please be the recipe I want that I just talked about. Flat garden rock. Well, that's new, at least. I've been really enjoying this season of Big Brother. No spoilers, but the people that except for Lisa, the people that I've, like, not really cared for continue to be the ones that go home every week. So it's just getting easier and easier for me to watch the show. Like, I'm telling you, if Matt stayed on week 1, I really could not promise you that I would have kept watching this season. Because I just found him that insufferable. But he was first out. And it just made it such a better show. Sadly, Lisa did have to go home. I did love how much everyone was memeing on her. And she kind of was a little bit of a comp beast. She had comp beast potential. So I was sad to see her go. Loved that Kenny left. The garbage can you have might be the last one left. I'll pay you back. I'll give you a worker's jacket. Sorry, girl. I love my garbage can. I promise you, it is not the last one on Earth. Don't worry about it. Then why not give it to her? Because I'm decorating with it. I've never seen such a conventionally attractive person have such a need to prove they are more than just conventionally attractive. In parentheses, Matt. I just hate when I just have a very big, like, vendetta when, like, people who are pretty know they're pretty and have, like, nothing else to bring to the table. Or, like, because, like, I definitely think that I'm pretty, but it's a confidence in myself that I found pretty late in life after a lot of mental health journey, you know? Like, and I'm really projecting a lot onto someone I have only seen on TV for one episode of television. But I just found him, like, he constantly was just like, I'm more than just a pretty face. Don't want to mess up my pretty face. Like, shut up. Shut up. It doesn't help that he is a straight man. I think if he was a woman talking about how pretty she is, I'd be like, girl, work it. But I'm just like, bitch, enough. Like, I think so many of my friends are very attractive people. Like, I think that pretty much everyone that I know is very pretty. In, like, everyone has their own unique things that make them very good looking. But, like, they're three-dimensional people. It is almost as bad as saying, honestly, maybe worse than saying proclaiming you are the trait of the season. Because it's such, like, it's literally you're saying, like, I'm hotter than everyone else here. That's basically what people are saying, even though that's not what trade means. It means like straight passing pretty much, but also I fucking hit the jackpot here. Acorn. Okay, maybe I didn't hit the fucking jackpot because I got the one fucking fall recipe I already know. Not a mushroom in sight. I know! How awful. I wish I could bring these home and they would stay red. Oh my god, I completely forgot. So there was an edit on Big Brother that they were showing all... I don't remember what the context was, but the whole thing was they were showing how all the guys in the house are like really buff and ripped and in good shape. And they went from Matt to Tucker to Cam. And then they showed this guy in the house named Joseph, who is not as physically fit. And they put a wah wah. I was like, that's fucking evil. That felt, like, morally unethical to me. And I know it's reality TV, but, like, holy shit. Like, not to be like, I don't think this should happen to anybody, but not to, like, sound ridiculous. But, like, could you imagine if it was, like, if they did that to a woman? Rightfully so, people would be enraged. You know? Like... Yeah, like, it was so baffling to me how, like, evil that was. Like, that, you basically body shamed this man on network television. Like, that really bothered me, watching that. I don't think anybody should be body shamed. And I will say, it is like, well, women have literally had to deal with that kind of shit since the beginning of time. So, like, I can absolutely understand the argument of, like, well, toughen up a little bit. But it's like, I don't know, it's just still shitty to me that it's still happening at all to anybody. Like, I'm not completely unaware of the fact that the other instance is true. You know? I think the other side of the argument is no one should be body shamed. Like, the solution isn't to just body shame men. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I just wanted it to be very clear that I'm, like, aware that, like, this one instance of this happening to a man that I can recount is not me being completely oblivious that this has been women's everyday existence for millenniums. Like, I'm well aware, as much as I can possibly be aware, you know? The people in Big Brother have more to make jokes about than their bodies. Absolutely. So fucking true. I didn't remember that the palm trees get like a darker trunk. Like Joseph's uncanny resemblance to both is body and spirit to a sim. He does very much give like sim that you would like the game would auto-generate. He just has that aura. And Angela has like GTA NPC. Vexatious Hex, thank you for the 6-month resub. Thank you, thank you. Did you see the pic of him floating in a pool? No. No, I haven't. I'm not really on Big Brother Twitter. Dallas shows me stuff sometimes, but you can absolutely show it to me. I will look at it. On the topic of people thinking it's okay to body shame men, I have a real problem with when people make fun of men for being bald. Like, it really changes how I view the person. Like, I take the mental note for pretty much the rest of my life if someone does that. Like, I remember I was watching Bachelor, and there was this guy who you can make fun of how he's barely in the edit and was really boring, because he was, but somehow he made it to like top 4. His name was Matt on Rachel's season of The Bachelor. And that being said, he was, to me, and to her, clearly, she kept him around for more than, like, over half the season. Very good looking. But, while he was very good looking, he also had male pattern baldness. And that does not make him any less good looking, but it was just a feature of his body, right? And I was talking to a friend of mine about Bachelor, and she was like, Matt's so great. Matt seems great. Or no, I don't even think she said that. She just said, I was like, I think I said like something about Matt. And she was like, and she put like, he's balding though. And I just responded with, not his fault, sad face. Because it's not. And it just like really, I was like, wow. I will remember. And she did say like, you know what, you're right. But I like kept the mental check note of that forever after that. And like, I remember there was a YouTuber I was watching that I really liked and I thought was a really nice guy. And I'm sure he is. And like, I've certainly said things that people have probably not enjoyed in my life. So I like definitely hold grace. Like, I'm not going to be like, they're a bad person for this, right? I would be a hypocrite. But he was doing an ad for Keeps, like men's hair loss brand. They have like Rogaine and other stuff that you can get, but it's like generic. But anyway, they give you, you can get a prescription. They also have like erectile dysfunction stuff too. It's just like a men's like things that men are ashamed to get help for. They provide the service. So he was doing an ad for this product, and he was like saying all this stuff, whatever. And then he said, in the actual ad, he was like, so you guys can use my offer code for Keeps, brushes his long, straight across hairline, like no baldness whatsoever, brushes it, not that I need it. But you can use my offer code. I was just like, I unsubscribed. I was like, that is so fucking nasty. But it was just seen as like an okay thing to do. Like, it blew my fucking mind. That like, and like, so I see so many people, like, that's just such a thing that people go for. And it just really breaks my heart whenever I see it happen. Because I've definitely struggled with my own struggles with hair loss, for sure. Especially when I had psoriasis on my scalp. Like, it was falling out in clumps. And it literally, like, it made me, it like literally was driving me to myself. Like I was calling the hotlines. Like it was so debilitating to my self-esteem. Like, and some people just don't, they'll never experience that. And they just don't get it. They just don't get it, how fucking painful it can be. And it's not just men that can experience that. People of all genders can experience hair loss in some form, whether it be like male pattern baldness, female pattern baldness, alopecia, just like all of it. Like it, you never know what can cause it, like how it can happen. And it just like, it really fucking pisses me off. I'm getting like a little riled up, but you know, it's something I feel very strongly about for personal reasons. And it does break my heart when people take pot shots at somebody for like their hairline or like their baldness or something, you know. Thank you for being an ally. I'm more than just an ally. Takes my head. Could you imagine? I reveal. That meme with the two people gasping, taking the wigs off. Yeah, one of them is Patrick Starr, the YouTuber. Oh, the picture of Joseph. Thank you. Anyway, I often, and maybe it's because I've struggled with it myself, but I often find myself honestly more attracted to men that have a little bit of male pattern baldness or are like completely clean shaven, just like because I just know that they've been through something and it's like made them have an experience that has given them character development. Like to me, it's very much a green flag. Twitter is not loading anything for me. Here it is. Okay. These are so funny. This is the type of shit that I want to go on Big Brother to do. I'm so serious. This is so fucking funny. The third pick is his Sims party outfit. Yes, 100%. The only thing that I think his mustache is great, but I need it to not be down to here. Like if it was literally like trimmed like a centimeter, it literally would like slay. But it's just like a little too long and it ages him. Anyway, my soapbox is over. If you are watching in the wings and you are insecure about your hair in any way, I am here for you. And you are valid, and I love you dearly. Bet. Once I go bald, you won't be here for me. Be careful with derma rollers, Gamma. Make sure you're really cleaning them. Because they can get... I don't want you to get an infection. But literally, like, yeah, I'm so serious. I'm not gonna go into my own fucking journey because I don't really feel like sharing all of my tea on an Animal Crossing stream. But there are options, more options than ever for hair loss prevention, and I implore everyone to not be. I'm literally like getting over my own shame, truly, by like even saying that I struggled with this. But I implore you to not feel any sort of shame whatsoever, and talk to a dermatologist. They are more than happy to help you figure out what you need. And for the people attracted to male pattern baldness, I have the hairline of a misshapen horseshoe. And his Twitter is Lich Rich, because Rich Lich was taken. Does this just sit on the ground? No. I think it's the horseshoe crab that just sits on the ground. I'm approaching the day I'm just going to shave it off and become bald gay in chat number 2. I've gotten very close to having a full-on buzz cut before, but I have not really liked how it looked. But I also was not on anxiety medication at the time, so I had a very, like, warped sense of self-image and confidence that probably clouded my judgment at the time. I love when Dallas lets me buzz his hair. I'm so attracted to a buzz cut. It's so bad. One of the main characters on Lost has a buzz cut, and he pisses me off so much, so many times, but oh my god. Jimmy, you can't get a buzz cut because I can't promise I won't fall in love with you. I maybe someday. Maybe someday. I think if I could grow a full beard, I'd be more down to have a buzz cut. But I feel like I'd look too much like, I don't know. A cartoon character? I don't know. Not that I don't feel like one all the time. I want to style my hair more than I do now, but the widow's peak is crazy on my forehead. We'll definitely keep an eye on it over the next couple of months. Also, for any men looking into topical Rogaine, or women, I don't care, or non-binary people, anyone looking into topical Rogaine, you have to be very careful because it is very damaging to most pets and literally lethal to cats. If they lick it or like a drop of it gets on their fur, it can be really, really bad. Like, really, really bad. So talk to your dermatologist about maybe taking it orally, because that option does exist, but it's entirely up to you. But just keep that in mind if you've got pets, especially if they're very cuddly and like kiss you a lot. Thoughts on the 2019 panic about YouTube Kids change killing every Pokemon channel? I remember that. And I do think that, like, potentially it could have had devastating consequences. And I am very aware that there still is actual issues. Like, I remember just a year ago, there was a person who did Sonic videos, and randomly one day YouTube flagged their videos as for kids, and it completely, like, fucking ruined their channel. So it's not entirely, like, an unfounded panic, in my opinion. But it is very funny that it was something that was so sensationalized that amounted to nothing. The only one that I do think is fucking hilarious was the uproar about YouTube Red, now called YouTube Premium. When in actuality, YouTube Premium, at least for me, has always made me more money than AdSense ever did. Because so many people would watch me with ad block. So I always was making bank off of YouTube Premium in comparison. I never made over 3 digits. The most I ever made from YouTube was like, I think maybe $700 or $800 in a month. So I'm not fucking swimming in dough by any means, but like the amount of money I would make from like YouTube Red back in the day versus like AdSense was monumentally different. I bought YouTube Premium several years ago because I hate watching ads on YouTube, but I would be an absolute hypocrite if I complained about people using ad block on my videos. Not complained, but like felt bad about it and then used it on other people. Because like it did suck that like I would get just as many views as some of my friends, but I would get a third of the money. Because I was like, damn, I can't fucking live off of this. So I got YouTube Premium because I was like, well, this will do well for everyone I watch and also make my life more convenient because I can watch videos with my phone locked. It was so intense for me having to rebalance my ad blocker cocktail a month ago. I was about to become Amish. If only we knew how good we had it back then with one short ad that you could skip so fast and maybe one in the middle. I know. I really like, that's part of the other reason. Lately I've been like really depressed again. Like, I've been like definitely having like my OCD's been like really bad every couple weeks. I have like a bad week. This week it's been pretty good. I think it's because I've been very active this week. We've gone to the gym like every day, and the topics on the podcast have been very light as well. Pretty much every episode. Whereas like most of this summer, a lot of the like stuff that they would talk about, unfortunately, they can't not talk about some of this stuff. But a lot of the topics have been like influencers doing horrible things, you know? So they have to talk about it. And it's very depressing to listen to and like research and find footage of for the people they talk about and, you know, whatever. So I was a little bit getting burnt out from that. And then like also just like scrolling on my own time on like Twitter and Instagram. And it's not just like the subject and like with the election, everything's just like very heightened and polarized like right now. And like people are striking for like animation, and I'm getting depressed about like the state of cartoons. I love cartoons. I want to be a voice actor. Like, just it's so many things have been like causing me stress lately. And on top of that, like I'm just so tired of like having products shoved in my face all the time. Like TikTok, like truly every 3 videos is either a sponsored post or somebody eligible for commission selling me something, or like selling something based off of like this will prevent you from like cancer, or like a dietitian coming on my feed and telling me how many fucking things I need to eat to not get colon cancer. Like it just so many like it just I literally was like overloading. So I literally was like, I need Mel. Like I need Mel to visit, and I need to hang out with my boyfriend and Mel and we need to just do something. And I wanted to go to an aquarium, but there are no aquariums in LA proper. We would have had to go to Long Beach, which is like 45 minutes to an hour away. I was not doing that. So we went bowling instead. But it was just like, it was just so nice to like barely be on my phone, which was good. I needed that. And then this past weekend, Dallas's brother and his boyfriend visited. So that was really nice. I was not really on my phone very much then either. It was just nice. Like, it reminded me, like, oh my god, life does not exist on my phone. And I do really love streaming. The only thing I wish wasn't a part of it was, like, the need to, like, be plugged in to promote myself online. I need to talk to a non-binary person. I need to talk to a non-binary person. Like, literally, that's how I was. I was like, I need somebody to visit. Hannah came home at one point. So we watched Road to El Dorado, the four of us, which was great. That was really good. But yeah, I'm trying to like at least have one day a week where I'm like out of the apartment doing something, whether that be like just me in Dallas or like I meet up with a friend, because it's like it's so important. But yeah, I've been getting so like defeated online and like just by how stressful it is and how much people are just constantly arguing with each other. And I'm like, are people just like waiting in the wings, waiting for their moment to ruin my life and like hurt me emotionally and like be mean to me? Like, and that's no way to live, but it's fucking stressful and anxiety inducing, especially when I already have OCD. Like, I can't not ruminate on shit sometimes. It's physically and mentally impossible for me to not ruminate. Which is why I think I might go back on Zoloft, honestly, because Lexapro is not really cutting it for me on the OCD front. I'm going to go on a walk, but I'm willing to play Fort tonight. I can ask Masu. Please do. I'll probably wrap up my stream in a few minutes. Just because I did like an hour or two of Fortnite, right? And then 2 hours of this. So I'm pretty tapped out. Because I wasn't even going to stream tonight anyway. And I'm getting hungry. So I kind of want to just like chill and play more Fortnite. But yeah, I'm gonna customize this drink machine, see what is on heart, and like maybe some other stuff. Then I'll probably wrap it up. I'll see what's in my Paradise shop too. Although I have like no Pokey, so maybe I won't even bother going there. Oh my god. Wiener, wiener, wiener. To be honest, once I get my insurance fixed, I'm gonna ask for Zoloft. I think Lexapro, I'm gonna be very transparent here. When I was on Zoloft, I had like almost no libido. And that's very common. Like, I would be perfectly fine with going like a month without it. So that was one of the reasons why I switched off of it. And Lexapro, I felt on most antidepressants that I've tried, I don't cry at all. And like that is the case with Lexapro. Like Zoloft, I definitely felt a lot of that, of like a numbness. Like, I feel like I will feel emotions, but my face will be like this. Sometimes, like I'll be happy, but I look like this. And I've not cried in maybe 2.5, 3 years, truly. But Zoloft was the first thing I was prescribed. Because my therapist at the time was like, you have depression, but I think you might have OCD. And I was just like, what do you mean? She's like, well, you tell me that you check the mirror every 5 minutes to see if you've gotten ugly yet. And I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds right. So yeah. And it really actually helped me a lot. And then I kind of forgot, because it was helping me so much, I kind of forgot that I have OCD, and I thought, I just have anxiety. Like, I got over my OCD. No. No, my OCD is actually the reason I have anxiety and depression. Like, it all stems from that. My anxiety does not fuel it. It fuels my anxiety. So, I just, like, haven't really felt like switching meds for the last, like, year or two because it's just so annoying. But my OCD has been worse than ever since I smoked. I ate too much fucking weed. I had a 80 milligram edible back in January, and it completely ruined me. Like, there are some days that it feels like it set me back to 2017 mentally. Like, it's so bad. And it's been really frustrating. So I think I'm like, save me, Zoloft, save me. I should have never left you. I just really wanted to bust a nut so bad. I left you for Lexapro, but I shouldn't have done it. But I have to get a refill on my meds anyway, so I might talk with them about it next week and be like, "Hey, like, should we, before I switch off Lexapro, should I try stronger Lexapro?" Because they did say I'm on like 15. I think I could go up to like 30 or maybe 45. And they did say, like, if I increase my Lexapro dosage, it could potentially help with the OCD. So I might try that before I switch completely, because it's really annoying to adjust to medication, because it's like 2 weeks of weaning yourself off of it, and then 2 weeks of like adjusting to the new meds, and I'm like, I really don't want a month of feeling horrible. I've just like, I was feeling horrible back in like September to December, and I was like, well, I'm moving. Like, I really don't feel like having the stress of moving while also like switching medications, especially since like I was losing health insurance at the time, and like just so many things. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait till I'm settled into my like new life in LA and I'm adjusted to the move. But now I'm like, well, now I've got a wedding coming up, and then the holidays are coming up, and I'm like, it's gonna constantly be me putting it off like for weeks and months. So whatever. Also, I truly am the fucking oracle, because literally a year ago, before Brat even was like announced, I made this design pattern, and I made an entire room of my house this color. And yes, it was intended to be a chroma key pattern for making YouTube thumbnails, but nonetheless, I am the oracle. Also, I tweeted the word demure a month ago, a month and a half ago, completely on my own. Not saying I came up with it. I'm more so saying, wow, I really have a psychic sense of like words that are going to be very popular. Can you oracle LG7? I do think that we'll get a single for LG7 before the end of the year, but I don't think... I do believe the album rollout won't be until at least middle of next year. She's just got too much stuff going on to be able to tour for it. What lottery numbers are looking trendy, do you think? Um, 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, and 42. So is that Bruno song from the movie? Because what's that about? I have a feeling there will be a Joker version where Joaquin Phoenix is singing Bruno Mars's part, because that is a jukebox musical. And like for a Lady Gaga featuring Bruno Mars is billed second in the song. Like, Lady Gaga got top billing on that song, but he's got way more verses and singing parts. So it's really like a Bruno Mars song, which makes me think that it's Joker's going to be singing that, and then Gaga as Harley is going to be singing her parts with him. That's what I think. When Joker and Joker 2 kiss. Oh, so exciting to think about. Can you read my friend? I loved the Chanel interview. I just love Chanel. She just seems like such a class act. I honestly think I mean, Just Trish is my number one, obviously. But I honestly think that Very Delta might be my favorite podcast. And, like, it's really the only Rue Girl podcast I listen to anymore as well. Not that I don't love Bob and Monet. We're just not in the car as often anymore for, like, a long period of time. So, when we are in the car, we're like, oh my god, Delta. So we just listen to Delta. I missed Very Delta. I fell off because 2 male presenting guests in a row. I loved the Daniel Francesi one. I did not listen to the other guy. Hello, Steeler fan. How's it going? I'm gonna go to Paradise and check the DIY there for today. I'm getting this close to going to a treasure island and teaching myself every single fucking DIY that I'm missing because I'm going insane not having certain items for almost 2 years. Because my villagers are never crafting. Ever. And it's like keeping me from being able to decorate. Good, just relaxing. Good, good. Hi, Hornsby! Oh my god, he's so cute. Dude, he's so freaking cute. Glowing moss rug. I already know this. Literally, I only ever get DIYs that I know, and I fully only have like 50 fucking known recipes, I feel like. Like, how does this keep happening to me? Let's see what the food one is today. The food one yesterday was one I already knew as well. Cool restaurant. Bye. Baked potatoes, yes please. I don't think I have this even on my, like, original island. How fun. I don't even know what this item looks like. Wow. Cool. Yum. I fucking love a potato, dude. So good. I need to get groceries. I need to go to Trader Joe's. I love that Wendy's has baked potatoes. I don't know if I've ever gotten one from there before. But I just love that that's on the menu. Like, hell yeah. What's in the shop today? Bitches love baked potatoes, not me though. You don't? I feel like I actually did know this about you, that you're not a big potato person. I do think I know this about you. I've never had one, but it seems not appealing to me. I feel like if you already don't like potatoes as like in fry form, etc., you probably won't like a potato that just is been put in the oven with butter on it. Like, I am willing to bet that you're not gonna like it. It is almost the most pure form of potato you could get at that point. Ugh. I think no, I ate them all. I thought I had some tater tots in the freezer, the like frozen ones. I was getting mentally preparing myself to air fry them and heal my inner child. But unfortunately, I am out. And I constantly forget to make a list before I go to Target. Ta-da! Hello, Molly. I have a delivery for you. I bought frozen hash browns. They were sold out of those last time I went to Trader Joe's. They're so good there. They like taste just like McDonald's. They're really good. I just air fry them. I'll have like 2. Nice branch. Sure, I'd love to know how to make this. Is it literally just a fucking wand? Yes. I hate you, actually. Like, I want furniture, girl. Hello, Michael. How was Fortnite? I got a win! And I found a crown, so it was a crown win. I'm probably gonna end my stream in 2 seconds. I don't like this on her, but you can keep it, girl, because I don't want you to give it to me. A cushion. Thanks. I'm probably gonna end my stream soon and play Fortnite with Mel. So you're welcome to join us. Alright. Well, that's it for me. I'm probably gonna end my stream soon. Immediately end. I don't know why I said it like that. I knew I was ending. And what about me? If you want to play, feel free to join. Did you RSVP? I haven't checked Discord. You're more than welcome to join us. I would love if you played Fortnite. You just literally never play Fortnite, so I just don't assume you'd want to play. But yeah, absolutely. All right, I'm gonna raid Dallas. I have a crunch wrap from yesterday in the fridge. I'm gonna nut. I'm so ready for this. Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow, probably with Mario Sunshine, maybe. I think that'll be what I stream tomorrow. I won't be live for very long, though, because Miss Bar Peach is doing her subathon. So, but I will be live. But I'll probably be raiding her at the end of it, if she's still live. Okay, take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching. Bye!